Chapter 2 Hoagies. The lunch bell rang at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock is around noonish, I believe. I picked up my lunchbox and ran to the door. Then I lined up with my friends, and I waited to go. It's almost time, I told them, very thrilled. It's almost time for me to eat out of my brand new lunchbox. I held it up for them to see again. Which baby bird do you guys like the best? I asked. Pick one, okay? My friend named Jose looked at the birds and shrugged his shoulders. I don't know. I guess maybe I like the dog best, he said. Dogs can be funny sometimes. One time when we were having a picnic at the lake, a dog chased my sister and stole her ho-ho. My friends Lenny and Herb laughed real hard. They looked at my lunchbox too. I think I like the outlet the best, said Herb. Me too, said Lenny. I saw a TV show on owls once, and an owl swallowed a giant rat in just one bite. After that, I stared at Lenny a real long time, 'cause that disgusting story just ruined my outlet, that's why. Finally, all of room 1 walked to the cafeteria together. The cafeteria is a big room where we eat lunch. It has smells and noise and tables in it. Room 1 sits near the window. I zoomed there speedy quick. Come, Herb, I called. Come, Lenny and Jose. It's time for you to watch me eat out of my new lunchbox. I turned around and waited for them. Only too bad for me, because none of those guys were even coming. Instead, they were standing in a stupid dumb lunch line. My mouth fell open at that sight. Herb! Hey, Herb, I called. What do you think you're doing? Why aren't you coming to eat with me? She was yelling, look. Herb shouted back, I'm buying my lunch today, Junie B. Jose shouted too. Me too. Everyone is buying today, Junie B. Hoagies. We're having hoagies. Hollered Lenny. Save us a seat. My shoulders slumped real disappointed, 'cause I wasn't actually expecting this development. I sat down at my table and looked all around. There was only one other person sitting there. His name is Sheldon. I don't know him that good. Sheldon waved his fingers at me. We're the only ones here, he said. We're the only ones who didn't buy hoagies today. Aww. I did a sigh. Yes, Sheldon, I know that, I said. Sheldon slid across from me. Hoagies are very popular, but I am not allowed to eat them, he said. I'm allergic to fake meat and cheese. I looked at Sheldon closer. His nose was running very much. Please wipe your nose, I said. Sheldon didn't pay attention to me. I am only allowed to eat food that comes from nature, he said. His nose ran even more. Also, I'm allergic to dairy, he told me. I handed him a napkin. Blow, and I mean it, I said. Sheldon did not blow. I slid to the end of the table. Pretty soon my friends started coming out of the kitchen. The other children started coming too. They sat down and took big bites of their hoagies. Said Herb. This hoagie is delicious. Sí, said Jose, muy delicioso. Lenny nodded. Then he opened up his hoagie roll and looked inside. I think even you would like this hoagie, Junie B, he said. Look, it has ham and salami and cheese and lettuce and tomato. Just then May butted her big head in. It's good for you too, Junie Jones, she said. All school lunches have to be delicious and nutritious. It's a law. So, I said, so lunches brought from home can be any old thing, she said back. I did a huffy breath at her. Breath. Then I turned my back, and I hid my sandwich very secret. I picked inside my bread. I stared and stared for a real long time, because I didn't actually recognize the meat, that's why. Finally, I ate it anyway. It was tasty, whatever it was. Oh, she didn't even know. Oh, look at her, she's sad. Chapter 3, Cookies. I was the first one done with my lunch. That's because eating hoagies takes forever, of course. I put my lunchbox away and looked at Herb's plate. He had 3 more foods to go. First, he had carrot sticks. Also, he had applesauce and a cookie. I leaned in closer. I think that's a sugar cookie, Herbert, I said. Sugar cookies are my favorite. I think she was that cookie. Herb nodded. Me too, he said. I like sugar cookies too. I touched his cookie with my finger. Oh, no! Yes, sirree, Bob. That's a sugar cookie, all right, Herb, I said. I didn't get a cookie at all today. My mother packed me a fruit bar instead. Oh, said Herb. Well, fruit bars are good too. I tapped my fingers on the table because Herb didn't even get my hint. Uh-oh, here comes Maggie with the toy. Can you hear her? She's coming. Hi, girl. She's got a ball. Can we wait a little bit to play? Let me finish the story. Maggie. Maggie, come here. I can't see you. What are you doing under the table? Baby, be careful. Be careful because I have stuff down there that you are not supposed to get into. Excuse you. Don't go under there, okay? Dangerous stuff. Okay. And she went over there again. Maggie. Oh, did you lose your ball? Hang on. No, she got it. Are you tricking me? You are tricking me. Okay, no, I lost where I was. Okay. Yes, sirree, Bob, that's a sugar cookie. All right. I didn't get a cookie. Oh, okay. So then she got a fruit bar and she left. But you're at the door. I can still hear you. So it's everybody else. You gotta wait. Wait, I'll play with you in a minute, okay? You're gonna make me go over my minutes. Okay, go over there, go. I'm going in a minute. You have to wait. Be patient. Be patient, okay? Wait, let's see if this works. All right. Yes, Herbert, I know fruit bars are good, I said, but I really want a cookie today. And so I wish that you would just share that thing with me, and that's all. Herb looked at me and shrugged. Why didn't you say so, he said. Then he broke his cookie in two, and she's under my feet. He handed me half. What did you do with the ball? That's Mommy's paint. Go get it. Go get it. It's right there. I'm telling you, she's so jealous. Every time I have to do something or I'm doing something, she wants to play. You're like a little baby. Yes, you are. I got real happy. Oh, thank you, Herb. Thank you, I said. After that, I stuffed that cookie right into my mouth and I drank a sip of Herb's milk. Oh my gosh. See, this is how kids get sick in school. Because they be sharing all their stuff. Yum! That tastes just like the cookies that Miss Goodsman used to bring to afternoon kindergarten, I said. I smiled at the thought of that woman. Gladys Goodsman was our snack lady last year, I explained to Herb. She used to bring us cookies and milk every week. I made my voice kind of secret. Only guess what, Herbert? Sometimes Miss Goodsman gave me 2 cookies instead. Oh, what a lucky girl. I lost it. Oh, instead of 1, I said. 'Cause I was her favorite person in room 9, I think. Jose heard what I said. Hey, that must mean that I was her favorite in room 8, he said, because sometimes Miss Goodsman gave me an extra one too. After that, me and Jose did a high five because both of us were favorites, apparently. That woman was a gem, I tell you, I said. What do you mean she was a gem, Junie B, said Jose. She still is a gem. Miss Good... Are you kidding me? It didn't go that far. I tried throwing it. Oh, gosh. Really? Maggie, really? This is like Junie B over here. Miss Guzman still works here, you know. What? I said, very surprised. Sure she does, said Herb. Can you wait a little bit? Wait. Sure she does. I met Miss Guzman this year already. She works right there in the kitchen. I couldn't believe my ears. Really? I said, really? Really? Because if Miss Goodsman still works at our school, how come she hasn't brought us milk and cookies this year? Herb shrugged. I don't know, he said, but she still works here all right. In fact, we saw her just now when we were getting our hoagies. I put my hand over my mouth because that news was too good to be true. Give me the bolita and I'll throw it to you. Jose laughed. You don't believe us? Go see for yourself, he said. I will, Jose. I will go see for myself, I said, real joyful. Then I jumped right out of my seat. She knocked her head. Oh, baby, come here. Give it to Mommy and I'll throw it. And I zoomed into the kitchen and I holler for Miss Goodsman. Let me throw her the ball. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm out of breath. She just wants me to run after her. Oh, gosh. Chapter 4, Gladys. And here she comes again. Maggie. Oh, Miss Goodsman. Miss Gladys Goodsman. Where are you? I holler. It's me. It's Junie B. Jones. I looked all around me. There was a long counter with children pushing trays. Did anyone see Miss Goodsman? I asked the children. Does anyone know her? My friend says she's right here in this kitchen, but I don't even see her. I holler her name even louder. Miss Goodsman! Miss Gladys Goodsman! Then all of a sudden, a lady came hurrying around the corner. Good news! It was her. Okay. It was Gladys Goodsman. I ran and hugged her very tight. Miss Goodsman, I am so glad to see you, I said. Miss Goodsman hugged me back. Junie B. Jones, I'm glad to see you too, she said. I smiled up at her. She was wearing the same big white apron from last year. Whoa! Just look at you, Miss Goodsman, I said. You didn't change a bit. I patted her apron. You didn't even change your clothes, apparently, I said. Miss Goodsman laughed. Oh, Junie B. She was wearing plastic mitts on her hands. Plus also she was wearing a hairnet. Hey, I remember those things from last year, I said. You told me that you wear plastic mitts and a hairnet whenever you touch food, remember? You said that was called good hygiene. Mommy, come here, baby. You're making me feel sad. Come here. Where's the other bolita? Bolita is small. I don't know where she put it. Oh, Lord. I remember those things because you told me that was good hygiene. Because mitts and a hairnet protect our food from dirty germs and hairs. She's playing over herself, thinking I'm gonna run. I'm so sorry. Miss Guzman made a face. Are you sure that's the way I put it? She asked. I skipped all around her in a circle. Hey, Miss Guzman, now that you found me, you can start bringing cookies to my room again. I held up one finger. I am in room 1 this year, I said. Room 1 comes earlier in the alphabet than room 9. And so that you know now that you know where I am, when can you bring the cookies, Gladys? Miss Guzman did a chuckle. Then she leaned down next to me and she passed. This video is not going well at all. This thing just stopped all of a sudden. Things that happen. Okay. Miss Guzman did a chuckle. Then she leaned down next to me. She patted my arm. She said, don't call her Gladys. After that, Miss Guzman explained all about snacks. She said that first graders don't get snacks like kindergarten kids do. On account of first graders get cookies with their school lunches. I did a frown at that news. Yeah, only what about the children who bring their lunches, Miss Guzman? Where's our cookies, huh? 'Cause today everybody got a cookie except for me and Sheldon. Miss Guzman didn't answer my question. Instead, she raised her head and looked behind me. That's when I heard my teacher's voice. Junie B. Jones, he said kind of loudish. Exactly what do you think you're doing? I spun around. She sat down. Mr. Scary's eye looked annoyed at me. Why did you get up from the table, Junie B? He asked. Huh? What's the story here? Everyone was staring. I did a big gulp. Then I squeezed my eyes closed real tight and I tried to think of the story here. Well, let's see. I said, first, I was eating my brought lunch and everyone else was eating their bought lunch. So that's how come I was the first to finish. Then I was sitting there and I spotted Herb's sugar cookie. I really wanted that thing. Good news, Herb shared. So then that delicious cookie reminded me about Miss Guzman. And what do you know? Herb and Jose said she was right here in this exact kitchen. So I jumped up from my table. I ran in to say hello, I said. After that, I looked up at Miss Guzman, kind of nervous. And I waved my fingers like, hello. I said real soft. Hello, she said back. Mr. Scary shook his head. No, I'm sorry, Junie B. I know Miss Guzman has enjoyed seeing you. But you can't just get up from the table and run wherever you please during lunch.